Are we on?
I think we're on.
So
I guess we'll see.
I probably should have hit record like 10 seconds ago, but there's
Making noise. Yeah,
there's an extra 8 hours on the SAFO.
that's true.
Somebody's been meddling with our kingdom.
Somebody has been. Somebody has been meddling with our kingdom perhaps a little too much.
Oh,
What?
baby!
Why the fuck did that happen?
No, but it does make a technical difficulty. Let's try it now.
Okay, yeah. I've literally been charging it all day.
That's not even a real That's not even a real technical difficulty.
Yeah. I built a kingdom. Most of the kingdom. Oh, I forgot to do that. What did I do?
Oh boy, that number is really that bar is really low for what the max is.
Yeah. So what did I do? I expanded the amount of coffers you can have. So if you go to manage kingdom, I'll go to the castle. You see where it says expand? Click expand coffers. So
You haven't met the conditions yet. I need 150,000.
I think you can have up to like 100,000 now,
Oh, that's it?
or something.
I can't take over the world with 100,000 guilders.
I also built more than 35
like
facilities, apparently.
Ministry of Spurtcraft and
Ministry of
Sea Injuries,
Sea injuries, yeah.
Ignite, and War,
I did not.
which needs no it needs no abbreviation.
I didn't build some like important places.
Well,
I
now
did feel like I definitely built way too much, and I was like, ooh, but I should leave some places. I should leave some places for Daniel to build.
I love that the spreading lumberyard is just like it looks like lumber.
So, if I had a suggestion,
Huh.
I would say go in the upper corner. Right there. No, go back. This. I would say build the symphonium.
Tales of Symphonium.
Yeah. I didn't build that just because there was.
I like that you just let me click the button so I can pretend like I have agency.
Yeah.
Like I pretend like
agency.
I can pretend like I earned this. Yay, I did it.
Because there's a guy that can work there.
Yeah, I remember. This guy.
Yep.
He's suitable.
I also. Oh yeah.
Can I give him more music? I don't have enough money.
All right. Yeah, you can. You could.
More music. It looks the same.
It does. No, there's more baubles slightly. There's flags.
Facility functions. Listen to music.
All right, so that's all the money. So what I was gonna recommend you build next is not gonna get built. So never mind.
Nope, because
I was gonna say we should build the square.
How about we go kill some
How
stuff?
much is that? Go.
Is this the square?
Yeah.
Oh. It is 25,000 King's Guilders. Not too bad.
Sweet. All right. Oh yeah. So you have what we have now. What happened last time? It's been some time in a few.
3 weeks? 2 weeks? 5 weeks?
18 weeks, I think, from when this is posted. That's not true.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 36 weeks.
Hello, 2025.
So do anything else fun? I leveled up, or I did some more research things. I don't remember exactly what I did. It's been a couple of weeks.
You know why they call it the cutty flesh? Because it cuts flesh. Real run rapier.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I'm assuming I can't.
You're assuming
It's better than some things.
and worse than others. It's better than most things.
I'm going to build 2 of them. Or, you know what? I'm going to build one of them. Oh, what does Catalyst do? Oh, imbue a weapon with water? Yes, please. A damp rapier. That's not what I want. Okay.
At least it's not any other words.
A moist rapier?
Yeah. You know, I've never actually had a problem with that word.
I think the internet tells us that we should have a problem with that word, but in reality,
agree.
it's a fine word. It's a fine word. It's descriptive. It's almost onomatopoeia.
Yeah. I can
All right.
see the onomatopoeia in that.
The piosity? Now, that's a fucking word. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, ask Leander about building a ship.
Oh, that's right. That's what we
Oh,
were doing.
making the ship jump. That's right. So what?
Wings
Last time,
to go over that
I
chasm.
think last time we completed the place that did the thing.
That's right.
We got Leander as a friendo.
I talked mad shit about him and then proceeded to have him be my main dude. Hello, I have no pants. Please, your majesty. All your gold, please. I need pants.
Thank you.
Catch.
Now we can get to Broadleaf.
Your ship is modified.
Oh, right, because we needed to fly a ship over a chasm.
He said, everything's looking ship shape.
It's a requirement.
Autumnia?
The autumn country.
Science? The fuck is science?
Sounds like magic, but unlike it.
Who do you think would win in a fight, science or magic? Oh shit.
I think Dr.
Tale
Stone.
as old as time.
No, that's Dr.
Zip.
Stone is,
Wait a minute. There's
muscle.
another president?
yeah, President Zip Vector.
He's some kind of genius, apparently. He would never let his nation get nuked. He's not a shitty ass president like some people we know.
Some people in the room. He would also never let his nation get trapped in a time vortex.
I don't know if you saw the capitalism little dig there. It started as a small business and became a flourishing nation. Something tells me you're about to walk into another fine mess. Yeah, well, I think you know how to solve that problem.
Oh, stop being so miserable. Head for Broadleaf. That was simple.
Let's do it.
How do you feel about leaf-based things?
Like clothes?
Just in general.
I would never wear a leaf.
Oh, wow. I guess you're not surviving in a desolate wasteland.
Where's...
Oh, what's that down there? The labyrinth?
Oh, that's where we went, I think, when we were doing this stuff.
Maybe you can just
I just
go
go
straight
there.
from where you are? Seems like the shortest distance, maybe?
Yeah, I think you're
Or
right.
do you have to go? Oh, no, you have to
No,
go
because I
around,
have
so
to
you
go here.
around.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Le Coupie's Labyrinth.
The Coopies.
Le Coupe.
Do you have a favorite world map in a game?
I do have a favorite world map in a game.
Oh.
You're not gonna like my answer, so I'm not gonna say it.
Is it
But
Crystal Chronicles?
instead I'll say the Chrono Trigger world map because it changes, but you go to the same places.
What is the answer I'm not going to like?
Final Fantasy VIII.
Final Fantasy VIII.
I love that in Final Fantasy VIII you can walk on the roads and
But I don't mean like map like that. I mean like just general map. not like overworld.
like the design of the map.
Yeah.
Oh, well, damn, that changes things. I don't know. The Ocarina of Time pause screen always
Oh, yeah.
pulls my heartstrings.
Absolutely.
That's the Hyrule I know. Weirdly,
Actually-
not the new Zelda, like the Breath of the Wild / Those are very serviceable maps, but they're not. I don't love them.
That's funny. I was actually thinking of saying how much I love those maps because they are what do you call it? They legitimately teach you. Oh my god!
What is this? I didn't even see what level it was.
It was like 50.
Whatever it is, we can kill it. I'm not scared.
They teach you basically, if you want to use it that way, how to read. 45. How to read. How to
what is
read
happening?
like real world maps, which I think is kind of cool.
Oh, because it has the
Because it has
shit.
the
I'm
altitude
rusty as
gradations and
fuck.
stuff.
How do I dodge?
You don't. You get
Is it
game
circle?
over.
No, I don't. Oh my goodness!
You can run.
Can't run away. I'm not a coward. I forgot how to block and
You're not gonna
dodge.
heal.
I forgot I could do that. Savior's Tear.
Is all the work that I did, all 8 hours or whatever it was, gonna disappear overnight
Oh yeah.
in the course of 10 minutes?
How do I dodge?
Circle, or
Nope.
whatever that is.
Nope. Nope.
A,
Not that.
B, X, Y,
It's L1.
L1. Just like I said, first try.
All right, we're good. Now we can win this.
You know the phrase, or not phrase? I don't know if it's a phrase. Remember, like when you're looking for something, and you're like, "Man, it was in the last place I looked."
Yep.
That is such a weird thing for people to say,
It's always in the last place you looked.
because it's always going to be in the last place you look. That's the whole point.
Unless you're like an asshole, you're like finding it for someone else. And then you're playing the long game.
Why did that fool dodge? That wasn't necessary. Wyvern, what do you call it? Do
Wyvern
these look and like any of the
Warlord.
main characters from Final Fantasy 16?
None of these people look like characters in Final Fantasy 16. They're way too cute. Although Roland's a bastard, so he'll fit in. See? All I needed was that dodge button.
I think I'll have an important question for you.
Huh. I'm still
the
thinking about your
song-
map question.
You know this song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor,
Yes.
by Drowning Pool?
Yes.
Since you are my resident rock expert, did Drowning Pool ever do anything else of note other than
I
that
know
song?
nothing about Drowning Pool. And I'm pretty sure I only know that because somebody told me about it.
Oh.
But we can find out.
Yeah, I guess I can look up Drowning Pool.
I honestly forgot that was the name of the artist until you said that. What is this? I don't like this. Is this where the pig city was?
This is where pollution is.
A fate worse than death.
Is it?
How do I...
I guess yes.
To live in this poo-poo swamp? I would rather... Yeah, this is bad. I'd rather, like, die in battle with Chinggis
Well, this is fun.
and his boys.
Drowning Pool is an American rock band formed in Dallas, Texas in 1996.
Oh, that's nice.
The band was named after the 1975 film The
The
Drowning Pool.
I knew that. No, I didn't.
Which starred Paul Newman,
And
Joanne
David-
and Joanna Woodward.
What is it? B.L. Astor? Oh, no. Just get away from me, B.L. Astor.
Oh, you are underleveled.
I am not.
What is your level? Are you like 30?
I believe I'm 35. You know what? It doesn't matter.
35. Yeah, this is a good
I'm
place
not
to
limited by my...
this is a good place to use those items you've been saving up.
Nope. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it raw
I'm gonna do it raw.
and wriggling. We were talking about that Gollum game offline before we started recording. I really feel for those guys, man. I really... Back when we were kids, there were a lot of interesting Lord of the Rings games.
Oh yeah, Daedric.
Yeah, but like I was really hoping this was gonna be one of those, like the Hobbit game on Xbox, which I guess wasn't that good, but I liked that game because I didn't know any better. Or like
Those
the
Lord of the Rings,
the
like,
non-movie
main series
games.
games, particularly Two Towers and Return of the King, were great.
Oh, those games were awesome, but those games were kind of like I guess it was a surprise that they were good because they're movie games.
They
That
did
was-
make the. Did you ever play? I guess you're not really one of those. Did you ever play the MMO?
11? Oh, no, sorry. Final Fantasy.
No.
My mind's on Final Fantasy. My mind is on Final Fantasy. The Lord of the Rings, the Third Age? Not the Third Age.
Yeah, the Second Age,
Fifth Age?
Fifth Age.
I know what you're
One of
talking
those. Did you play? Did
Nope.
you play that?
about. No, but it was around for a while.
I mean, when I heard they were making an MMO for that, I was like, yeah, the game basically already is one.
But yeah, I think I'm underleveled.
I think you.
This might be a problem.
No, you've got Batu. Is that his name, Batu?
He is dead. No, he's alive, but
No, you just called Leander the best character, and then he proceeded to be unalived. Anyway, you were saying yes about Daedric.
yeah, I just was really hoping that Gollum game was going to be something else. It doesn't have to be the greatest game of all time, but just like an interesting Lord of the Rings game that's not, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know what the situation was, but the game never looked good.
No, it never looked interesting.
Even my cousin, who is very forgiving of like nearly everything, when I showed her the trailer, it was like, this looks terrible.
You can't even get past B's cousin. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It really was kind of sad. I was like, yeah.
It's because like
if it's lost her, then I don't know what you're doing.
because it could have been I don't know. I'm not a game
If
designer.
the rest of the game was like as cartoony as Gollum was, oh my god!
Fuck, this is. I don't think we're supposed to be here.
I think
Trip doors. Where are you, trip doors? I need-
the that button. Yeah, maybe this is a good time for
well, I'm going in the right
quests and
direction.
grinding.
I'm going in the right direction. I'll just dodge. I'll grind with this person. Level 41. That's much more doable.
Yeah, I think if they made the rest of the game like as sort of cartoony as Gollum, maybe. It seemed like Gollum kind of, now that I think about it, was sort of inspired by the so we're calling him Gollum. I normally just call him Smeagol.
It's because you know him so well.
Yeah. Was like inspired by the Rankin Bass games. I mean, movies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what there was a
But, like,
strategy game similar
Like the rest
to
of it doesn't look like that.
No. The rest of it just looks like they're trying to be a I mean, it looks like an action game from like PS2 era. You know. Kind of weird and off-brand, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. It does look kind of like an off-brand game.
Like much like that Hobbit game on Xbox, where it was like, "Is this a real video game?" I guess it is.
Oh yeah, that was also like Rankin Bass style.
Yeah,
I never played that.
I was so excited for that game. I don't know why,
Me neither. You're not like a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
but I like games like that. I don't know. I like character action games. I don't think that ever went away with me, even though the character action game has died and come back to life, kind of. Like I was excited for Ukulele.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's alive with like 3 people. You being
Yeah.
2 of them.
Well, people liked Hat in Time.
That's true.
People liked.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
You play a
for-
character in an action game?
Sure.
Yeah. God
This
of
is
War?
why they died, because of exactly what you just did. Anything is a character action game, including our 100-player Battle Royale.
Everything is a character action game if there's a character and there's action.
Let's do a little more leveling up. I don't even know what level I am. 38, 36, 36. Oh boy.
Oof.
Maybe let's go sleep at an
It's
inn.
not enough grinding has been did.
Let me in.
You have to go to the front of the castle, sir. There, see the entrance. You wouldn't want people to think you were a criminal, would you?
I'm just used to old school games where you can just touch any corner of the building and it's like you're at the entrance.
Oh, you mean like super well-made games like Final Fantasy VIII?
Yes, exactly like Final Fantasy VIII. No, actually, I think Final Fantasy VIII requires you to go on the road in the similar to this game, at the front door. This, not a very leafy-looking city. I'm not a doctor, but it's,
You've actually been doing. You actually have something on your person that is related to Broadleaf.
oh, the Facebook or whatever.
The Leaf book. It all comes together.
I hear it's starting soon. The Sacrifices.
Yeah. The anti-Vector faction is holding a big demonstration.
Wow. Yeah.
That's what
Man,
the anti-Vector...
Roland's like, there's only one way to do this. Do you guys have a police force?
I for a second completely forgot his name was Roland.
Because he goes by Mr. President.
No, because you were saying Roland, and my mind was thinking just immediately connected to Roland from Borderlands.
Uh-huh.
I was like, Roland isn't in this game. I was like, who's he talking about with Roland? Is he talking about Batu? Is that who he's talking about?
I said Roland, but I meant Batu. You mean Evan?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's buy some Soarway. Boop, 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 beep,
Poplar
boop.
produce. Oh, my favorite.
Give me some of that green stuff. Does it say how many I have?
Does not.
Well, we're gonna buy a bunch.
We have a bunch of money. We have a bunch of Mulan to trade.
I do. Still on that map thing. This is probably a bullshit answer, but like looking at Advance Wars maps, Advance Wars 1 and 2 specifically,
Yeah, that's
puts
bullshit,
my mind at ease.
Is there a world map in that? Or is,
Yeah, there's a world map.
Because I know there's like the level maps.
Yeah, you go around and you there's like an overworld where you click on missions and stuff. I'm gonna just do a little.
I both love and hate the Nier Automata map
It's a shitty map.
because it's like I like it's kind of a clever idea, and I know other games have done it.
I forgot to rest.
But yeah, it's also really fucking difficult to understand where shit is.
How about any map in any Metal Gear Solid game except 5?
Is there a map?
The Soliton Radar kind of counts as a map, doesn't it?
No. Do you want it to?
I mean, it's a square with dots on it. That's a video
That's-
game map.
That is. All right. So then, okay. So I guess now we're talking about mini maps.
We didn't distinguish by size. You know what I hate? This is unrelated, but we're talking about mini.
Oh, I love the map in Final Fantasy XIV.
It's very elaborate.
There's no one rule map.
It's very elaborate. I was gonna say I hate it in Grand Theft Auto games when I'm driving and I just look at the fucking mini map the whole time, and
You hate that?
I crash my car.
Aw.
Just do it like Saints Row and put the arrows on the street, or do it like Watch Dogs. Those two classic games.
What about Jack 2 in particular?
Did they do the arrows on the road? I don't remember.
No, they do the same sort of like mini map as
GTA.
As
I thought-
GTA.
Yeah, the yellow line going through the city in a tiny corner in the upper right of the map.
Yeah, but that city was so fun to drive around in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Tommy and I were watching a video where a person was saying how he was not a gamer, but was saying how lame they were because they played. The only time they'd ever played a video game really was they played Jack 2 for like 48 hours straight,
That's incredibly random.
and they were like, "It's not a great looking game. It's not a great game." It's like, but it is legitimately considered a great game.
I think time has been so kind to Jack 2 also, because at the time it was just like, oh, it's a GTA clone. What are you guys doing? Which I guess it still is, but I think a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for that game.
I mean, it is an amazing game.
I like the races.
The wacky races, I hate. The races were so difficult to get used to, though. Just because the what do they call them? Whatever, the zoomer thing.
Yeah. The bikes.
The bikes controlled so differently than the car versions. The
Yeah, I think they
versions.
changed them to give them like drifting and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know what was hard? What was his name? Cruel or whatever that guy? The really fat
Yes.
dude? His little shooting galleries. I tried doing it again recently, and it was like way harder than I remember it.
Same. I was playing that game like a couple years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna show Tommy how, like, these are supposed to be hard, but they're really they're really easy. I'm gonna show you how good I am at this.
You fool.
And I proceeded to fall flat on my face. And I was like, I failed. And I was like, that was a mistake. Let me show you how it's supposed to go.
Because it doesn't really have an aim. There's no like lock-on aim. You just kind of.
There is though.
Is there like a lock-on kind of aim?
Yeah, sort of. What you have to do is you have to do a spin attack and then fire.
Oh.
And then it
Well, I knew that one.
Huh?
I remember that one.
Yeah, so
but
if
I
you
thought that was like bullshit.
No. If you spin attack and then fire while you're doing the spin attack, it aims it for you. The more you know.
That seems like an accidental solution.
It does. Because they didn't have Z targeting.
I mean, it was in the world. It
Which-
existed.
I am aware that phrase exists only for a generation of people.
Yeah. Because then it was just click the right stick as of like PS2 era.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Whenever I play a Zelda game, it is Z targeting. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You ready for this?
You know, as a satisfying map is Persona 4. I like that.
Persona 4?
I like that it's just like this. Like you're just in like this rural little town, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's
small and it's
nice.
in front of you, and like you just like you're picking one thing to do. It's like not overwhelming at all.
Yeah.
Even though everything you're doing is, you know, obviously there's like, oh, you got to do it by this time, or you're not gonna be this person's best friend, or whatever. But I like small open worlds. Like I've really.
I do really like the map in Deus
Love
Ex, Mankind Revolution, Mankind Divided.
Just made up a Deus Ex. The second one, the second of the new ones.
That's a new game that's coming out.
Oh no, you've unveiled our insider information. You heard it here first, folks.
Mankind Revolution.
Yeah, the little you're in the Czech Republic, I think, or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're like in that little town
like
part.
two
I love that.
cities.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love how much they stuff into those two relatively small areas.
True to Deus Ex form. I might, I know grinding isn't fun, folks, but
What are you talking about? Grinding is the most fun.
I love grinding in RPGs.
People go their lives without grinding, and they're missing out.
Now you're talking young person slang. Now you're talking Zoomer slang. I still don't understand what no cap means,
It means no lie.
but that's like the same amount of syllables. So why would you just say no lie? It doesn't mean there's no limit to the thing you're doing.
No. It just means so like capping is lying,
Sure.
and so no cap means you just say no lie.
Okay. Well, that's like
There you go.
I really didn't know that that's what it meant. I'm really disappointed, actually. Because like my exposure to Zoomer slang is like lawyer memes about like Zoomer lawyers, and they'll say like, my summer associate thing was like legit, like no cap, and I'm like, oh, because like you can do anything because you got a great job. No, I guess now it means I'm not lying to you. So that's all right.
Or like no kidding. Yeah.
Follow us for more Zoomer slang.
A lot of, I mean, I'm a habitual Googler.
Sounds like you Google people, like you like impale them.
More like I am the type of person who, like, if there's like turns a phrase or whatever, I'm like, I'm not going to say it unless I know what it means.
That's a good
Like,
habit.
I don't
That's a
know
great
what it
habit.
means. Unless I know I guess I just know what it means. But
You
like,
use it properly.
I like know the origin of it. I guess I look up origins of words and phrases way too much,
Such as no cap.
such as no cap.
You're really
And
wasting your
caps
efforts
don't
there.
lie. That's not a phrase. I just made that one up.
You
Yeah, I look
didn't
up
say
random.
anything.
I look up random stuff. There's a rapper that I follow named Contrast who just
Mm-hmm.
says a lot of like Zoomer slang, and
God.
so
Am I gonna have to learn that if I want to one day start following like contemporary hip hop?
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar doesn't use a lot of that slang, and that's as contemporary as I get.
Well, I mean, he is a contemporary of you,
Yeah.
so
But
I
he
don't
didn't-
know if you would call Kendrick Lamar for like Zoomers or alphas.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Like
he's trying to, fit in because he's still making records. That's the only reason why I bring him up.
That's true.
You never know.
We don't.
Might get a young person collaborating, and then it's all over
But
for
he
me.
does say some stuff. I'm blanking on like specifics, but he does the slings as a person from
Oh fuck! Is this
Thompson?
gonna blow up? Oh my god! Oh! What? You mother!
beam cannon.
And then he dies. That's funny. Oh, is this thing gonna blow up too? Son of a bitch! Why is everything blowing up? We did it, guys! Task failed successfully.
Where's Kendrick Lamar from? Compton. Compton.
Nice, local.
His last name is Duckworth.
It's adorable.
Kendrick Lamar Duckworth.
I can see why he stopped at
That's
the.
pretty adorable.
I can see why he stopped at the Lamar part.
Yeah.
I don't know. Duckworth is a fine name. I wish my last name was Duckworth, where
His
people could pronounce it
other names he has had as a rapper before sticking on Kendrick Lamar
on his fucking name.
are K. Dot,
Okay.
Oklama,
Oklama.
Oklama, Oklama, Man Man,
okay.
and Kung Fu Kenny.
Oh, I like Man Man. That would be my shitty superhero alter ego. I just have like a beer hat and I don't know. I like complain about stupid shit.
Yeah, such as.
Oh, the remote's missing.
Literally grinds my gears.
Oh, listen here, buddy. You better not. What did dads complain about? The lawnmower's out of gas? I don't fucking know.
Until just now, that it occurred to me that in Family Guy, that grind my gears segment, he was just making fun of like Fox News. Because I haven't seen
that's a Fox show, right?
I haven't seen, yeah. Like, I haven't seen that show or that movie since, I want to say, like, high school. But that just occurred to me that is pretty much what they do.
Making fun of his corporate overlords.
Yeah, like, or like Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, he's easy to make fun of. Especially now that he's dead. Sorry, folks. Not everyone gets respected when they die.
Wow.
That dude sucked. That dude for real sucked. Like, in a way that I can't get behind. I'm an open-minded individual.
I mean, like, these guys, like him, would shit on people who died.
Right.
Do they deserve respect in death? I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, it's like, isn't it a cultural choice to respect the dead?
It is
It's
true.
not a universal concept.
It is true. And you are
I mean, not that Rush Limbaugh would know anything about other cultures, but... Like Roland, you know, he created a lot of dead people.
Ooh,
I would not call
it's
what
true.
he did respectful.
We're talking about Roland from Borderlands, right?
Yeah.
Or we're talking about the president who got his country.
You know
dead.
what? If this fucking guy had that turret, he would have had a lot more. He would have had a lot more country left. He never once in 15 hours or how long we've been playing, he never once says, "I need to get back home." He's just like, fucking, guess I don't have to answer to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's literally like, there's nothing left for me there.
Right. The dead remnants of the Senate and the House aren't gonna question me. The people aren't gonna have my head.
You cast quick and growth. Oh. Was that intentional? Or did you just randomly
I
press
pressed
the button?
A because I saw an exclamation mark. I didn't know what it was gonna
Oh.
do. Because I forgot we had this.
Look, it's a falling person. Pathing in video games is
Fuck you.
hilarious.
I didn't know he could spit on that. Wait, I want to fight him on the mushrooms. Oh, you know what? I'm so ashamed of myself.
I mean, there's Mario, but I wasn't going to say that.
Great world maps. The Total War games. Specifically,
Ooh, good time you got him right as he died.
Rome Total War, the first one. I mean, that's, you know... I took geography in public school, but as we know, that's not the best way to learn geography because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's true.
So I really learned my European geography from Rome Total War, the very first one.
Not where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
No, actually. I mean, that was like, you know, I didn't have context. It's just like, welcome to Peru. And I'm like, cool, I know Peru exists, but where's Peru in
Did you ever
relation
play that- did you play that PC
to
game?
Carthage?
That like CD-ROM game?
No, I've never played it, no.
Oh my god, that game was so fucking confusing.
It was in my repertoire because I believe it was a discount at Fry's Electronics.
As like a 5 or 6 year old, that game confused the fuck out of me.
Is it like an adventure game? Like a...
It's the game.
It's like
It is like randomly generated, where it's like where she goes.
That's
But
kind of cool.
you're like, so every time you play, she's in a different place. But you're supposed to, like, you have ideas of where she is, and you're supposed to ask people in the world. Ooh.
I'm not going to do that.
Questions and
Oh, I see.
and like what they say about like their knowledge of the place is supposed
She's
to.
near this
It's supposed to give
pointed
you
landmark, and it's like the Eiffel Tower or whatever.
like, yeah, and I did not understand what was going on.
Do you have that thing when you were younger where you didn't realize games could be bad, so you just assume like it's your fault?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of kids have that experience.
Well, we had that. We were talking about that.
Oh, the X-Men game,
when
yeah.
when we were playing the.
The other
when I was playing
thing.
Superman 64.
That's right. That's right.
Not on the channel. When I was talking about having played Superman 64,
Yeah.
that I felt like I must be the stupid one.
They would never make. No game company would ever. I guess I shouldn't say that. a lot of it's not deliberate, right? It just happens by consequence. But still, some games on the NES were definitely just cash grab bad games.
Yep. Do you know who makes a lot of bad games?
I believe it's the company LJN.
What?
I learned about the LJN, the NES game company, from Angry Video Game Nerd. They make all the bad games
What's
on
it
the
called?
NES.
Ocean? There was a company back in like the NES and Atari times, because back in the day
The old Atari times.
when they would do game ports, it was like very different, relatively different, where they couldn't just port the game.
Uh-huh. Is
Not
that why you have,
porting
like,
is
weird
simple, but like
Pac-Man
they would
and
have to rebuild the entire game from scratch. And there was a company that would get the job to do that for Nintendo games, to port them to the Atari, and every single one of their games looks
Oh, like the
a
Donkey
janky
Kong
mess.
on the Atari, like that's a notoriously bad game.
Yeah.
Not that it's a Nintendo game, but Pac-Man on Atari also has a reputation for being a bad video game. Boy, they really worked hard to like. This is kind of neat. I like this.
Oh, in this area?
Yeah. Shit, I don't want to go there. Excuse me. All right, I think we're good. I think I've grinded enough.
Head for the landing pad near the top of the tree house.
This is not a treehouse. Am I gonna find out that these people lost their touch with nature and that the president wants me to, like, teach them about trees and shit?
Hopefully.
Uptown, probably at the top.
Could be Midtown.
Flip and flip.
Did you know there's a major comic book store chain in Manhattan or New York City called Midtown Comics?
Nope, but that's a cool name.
Yep. That is all.
Have you been there?
Yeah. Yes.
Are they cool?
Um,
Say everything that sucks about them now on YouTube so that they can hear it and get mad.
they're basically just a regular comic book store. It's not.
I mean, that's a rarity in and of itself, I guess.
Yeah, I think the first one Tommy and I went to was. I mean, it was kind of cool where it was. It was like the second floor of a building. Bracken.
I was like, what kind of name is Protestor?
What kind of name is Protest Leader?
Leader. It's French.
Huh?
Will this person join my party? She has too much detail to be just a rando.
No comment.
Because if she's going to join my party, listen, she strikes me as the Jade of this game.
The Jade.
From Dragon Quest XI.
Um,
I am President Vector.
and how does Jade? What is Jade like in that game?
She's like the cool, strong female character. Bracken Meadows.
It was kind of more like falsetto from what's that game? From Eternal Sonata.
Your favorite game of all time?
Yeah, yeah.
The perpetual fission reactor. Oh, fucking. Is President Vector the otherworld version of our dumbass Roland?
I wish.
He doesn't care about anything.
No, he doesn't care about a damn thing.
20 who have collapsed from overwork? No, it's from radiation poisoning. Stop it, okay?
Hey,
Let's do this. I'm the president's friend.
Why are you having people collapse of overwork? Oh, I guess they're programmers, I'm assuming?
what is that thing?
I am President Bracken. No, he's not Bracken.
He's
President
Vector.
Vector. Sorry, Bracken
He's
is.
a relative of Victor Vector.
Whoa, that looked weird because the neck.
Could be an airship of some sort.
Oh, baby. Can I take the head off this thing and then take this airship?
I
Please?
hope so.
Please? Please?
We're ready when you are, Bracken. Just say the word.
Thanks, Trey.
Thanks, Trey.
Listen, Zip.
Trey and Zip? Come on.
Don't betray Zip.
Too long. The president has been working us like slaves to get his perpetual fission reactor finished. But we have a message for him. We are not your slaves, Zip.
But I have these robots.
This country is so weird.
They look like
We
hipsters.
demand workers' rights.
Well, yeah.
We demand fair treatment.
This country is so weird because it's not a country, it's a company.
No more.
Yeah. It's like our futures, man. Can't wait to be a citizen of Verizon.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to let some people go.
Ooh.
Oh boy. You think he means he's gonna really kill them, but he's using like a weird euphemism? This motherfucker is in with the Zodiarcs.
He's using the magic of science.
What's science? It's
Or
like
is it-
magic.
Or is it the science of magic?
All this shit just looks like magic.
No, no, no. That was science.
This is science?
This is science.
He summoned Bowser. See, the fact that it's a pig makes me think of that other industrial city from the first game.
Oh, yeah. I guess it kind of is a pig. Look kind of like Goldar, except not gold.
It's a Goldar and Bowser mixed together.
Yeah.
Can we fight this thing? Can I kill it? Can we fight it? We can do it, guys.
I don't know. Can you?
I'm level 37.
To those who defy me.
There was such a sudden stop to his laugh.
Finally decided to make an appearance, huh, Mr. President?
They didn't punctuate, mister.
They didn't.
What a disappointment to see you leading this ragtag.
Which reminds me, I
Expected better of
found a grammatical error, typo, however you want to describe it, in the Lies of P DLC.
Oh god, Lies of
Not a
P?
piece of DLC, Lies of P demo,
and we
which was enjoyable.
What is it?
perpetual fission reactor
Um,
will change the world.
They were saying something like there is this, and they just
Future will be
wrote
mine
this,
to
this twice.
I knew Lies of P
Shameful.
was gonna suck. I knew it was gonna suck.
Shameful.
That seals it for me.
Helped you make it this far?
The Lies of P are that P understands spelling and grammar.
About us.
And Tommy and I both agreed.
People could
I guess
trust.
we're having this really important
But that's
cutscene.
all gone. Now it's progress or nothing, no matter the cost.
Oh,
When did you get so broken?
sounds like he needs to be repaired.
I'm the broken one. Look at
Your name is literally almost broken.
left behind by the march of progress. I don't need you anymore.
Do you think he, because Zip Vector's like a stage name? Doloran. Look at this guy. No one's gonna notice my big ass snake head. I'm gonna fit into this kingdom of hipsters. Oh, he's not working with him. He's gonna jack his shit.
And that's when he realized he fucked up.
We're on the Zip Vector. Oh, this is his Kingmaker.
This is his Kingmaker.
Oh.
They should probably fix that. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Is he dead?
I don't know, but he wish.
Damn it, we're too late again. If only we had known this would happen 2 times before. Just give me the motherfucking airship. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Just
want...
wait until Evan loses his Kingmaker. I don't remember if that happens.
You're right.
Bastion? Is Bastion hollow?
I hope so. That'd be cool if this game just turned into Kingdom Hearts. It's actually Kingdom Hearts episode Kuni RE dash regarding cheese.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Anime Expo was this past weekend.
Oh yeah, we should go.
Again?
I would like to go next year. I'm gonna put that on record. By the time this video comes out, we'll have already gone 10 minutes. But
Yeah, I think the last time you went was
with you,
when I took you.
yeah, like 2014.
Like,
then?
yeah, something like that.
Anybody who stands in my way.
Was it cool?
Well, no, Tommy and I didn't go.
Did you read anything about it?
Did. Apparently it was ridiculously packed.
Yeah.
Like, no walking room. But Yoko Taro was there.
Oh wow! Fuck.
And not only was he there, he apparently
Because
lost.
the near anime is that
He
why?
apparently lost his mask, and they couldn't find a reasonable replacement Emil mask.
They couldn't just go to Target. And get one.
So they found a random vintage store in somewhere in LA, and his producer bought him the biggest mask they saw, and it was on the top shelf, apparently, according to the store. It had been there for 30 years. It was a gift from the owner's grandmother, and it was a giant-ass, like, freaky-looking,
Hey,
I mean, basically cursed leprechaun mask,
yes.
which
Jesus Christ.
Yoko Taro did in fact say seemed like it was cursed, that they were going to return the mask, try to return the mask afterwards because it was just too freaky. But he announced a new anime.
Oh,
Like not related in here, just a totally new anime
that's cool.
called Kami Arabi God.app.
God.app.
Yeah.
That's a wild looking title.
Yep. It's about some, I guess, middle school kids that get an app and they have to compete in a sci-fi fantasy death game. The winner becomes God.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there already a god?
This is his mask.
That is horrifying. That is. I'm gonna put a picture of that up here. That is absolutely. I was like, the guy wears an Emil mask and he's talking about a freaky mask, but that is genuinely disgusting and hard to look at. It must be something else. It can't be that he's a bad person intrinsically. Look at Roland. He's never hurt anyone.
Yeah, he definitely is meant to be here. And is responsible. That's why he's the only one sitting down.
If I may be so bold.
Magic was helpful, but science, worthless.
Oh, no. I guess other people were sitting down too.
Excuse me.
What is he suggesting? Could you remind him of those times? Try to do something that will help him remember.
Yeah. Is there any... That doesn't make... That, it'd be funny to say it. Doesn't make sense as a joke, so I'm not going to say it. There. Just think about the funny thing that I was going to say.
I can insert like a random joke. I just splice in something from like another episode.
Yeah, you could do that. But would it work? Like that workshop of yours?
Uh-huh.
Bracken.
That person, that woman, is just sitting so stiffly.
Hey,
She's on strike.
She's
that's
the
why.
only one who, like, I know, I guess there's, like, some of these people just, except for like, that one guy at the computer, were just not giving any idle animation. Oh.
Well, she's just frozen in place. Can't see her face.
Doo-doo-doo.
All right, I'm over this shit. I'm over you brackeners. Broadleafers. Let's try looking in the
Oh,
workshop.
you're supposed to be in the workshop.
No. This is not a good secret base because it has like a really obvious entrance.
Yeah. That's true. Unless there's a million obvious entrances all over the place.
I see. The city is actually formally called Broadleaf Incorporated. A schematic for a wagon wheel behind them? Oh, this is... What if wagon wheel but electricity?
Yeah. They invented perpetual motion.
Well, can they invent me a better ship?
Oh, it's a thingy
Oh,
on the ground.
oopsie.
Is it a journal entry for Roland? Memolith?
Memolith.
Oh,
Boy.
is that what you're supposed to be looking for? Yep.
hey,
Bracken, I found
Is
it.
this important? It was lit up on the ground really brightly.
It's a memolith.
oh,
What's a memolith? I was wondering the same thing.
Technology is just fucking magic. It's just magic.
It's just magic we don't understand yet.
It sounds like it's more like magic we understand too well.
No, see, that's what they want you to think.
uh-huh.
Dude, you're a wizard. Why are you surprised by anything? You can make ice come out of your hands.
Hey, Bracken, there's something up with this circuit. Can you take a look?
Well, they haven't taken that schematic down for 30 years.
Sure.
They're still working out how to make it.
I think you're getting some leakage right about here. Okay, leave it with me and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. I can't wait to get the crystal battery up and running. This thing's gonna be a game changer for the energy business. The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody.
Wow, he changed so much.
So,
He's so different.
see what's the hilarious thing about Broadleaf is? There is, except for the Leafbook app, there's like no evidence that I can tell
Wow.
that any other country buys Broadleaf's stuff. So,
They got that one app and that's it.
like, we're going to revolutionize the energy business for everyone. Meanwhile, Goldpaul's still using candles.
Yeah, you would think if they were as big of a deal as they say they are, that everyone would be like, "Oh, I have Pac-Man on my memolith." Well, maybe not though. Maybe the implication is that like they've been kind of stuck because of
This country is
curse.
in a perpetual deficit because its population is buying more than it is selling.
But what are they? It doesn't look like they're buying anything.
Well, they're buying from themselves, which is the problem.
But they're inventing it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're paying
So
for it
they're
twice.
they're just spending money.
Thanks.
Well, they have no workers' rights, so maybe they don't have any pay either. Yes, I knew it. I
So-
fucking knew.
If I had to recommend something, get rid of Baku. Batu? She replaces Batu.
He's fucking toast, as far as I'm concerned.
But he's not, he's Batu.
You know what? Let's do a little more reorganization.
Little Evan, you removed your players with the most hip.
You know what? You need to atone for your sins. Let's see what equipment Leander has. Sorry.
Ooh. What level is she? She's like 40?
42?
I think you might be underleveled.
Merciless Castle Crusher. Now we're fucking talking.
Glorious Sore Boar Axe.
6-shooter, bro. Boy, she's a badass.
Wow. These weapons are
This
Pretty-
one's strong. But
pretty shit. Boar Savior's Sword. Why is he saving boars? When Bracken is making them sore?
you know what, B? I think we should see what Bracken can do next time.
I think you're correct, Daniel.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.